March 18th, 2026. I'm taking advantage of the learning lessons, totally. Check this out. We were just having a conversation about anger, right? And what to do with it. You can use it responsibly or irresponsibly. And I've used it both ways, so I should know, really. And, you know, the 3D, there's enough anger in the world for everybody, isn't there? Totally. Too much, if you ask me. And that's 3D thinking. That's the third dimensional thinking. All the anger that everybody has. And I'm here at the theater at the Hemisphere, and this is definitely 3D thinking, and I'll explain it to you, really. There you see a church, and here you see the Angry Birds in 3D. It's a 4D experience, but it's also 3D. And all these birds are angry, right? Yeah, all these birds are angry. And I was telling the nice lady here about where does all anger come from? It comes from hurt, doesn't it? You know, when you stub your foot, you're like, ow, and you get mad at yourself for stubbing your foot, and there's anger, right? But if somebody did it to you, that's hurt, and it does create anger for anybody, really. But we've had enough anger for everybody, but there's a healthy way to deal with it, really. I think anyway, but you can call me crazy, okay, because I'm not angry. I processed a lot of it, totally. Yeah, I processed a lot of it. But here's how I do it. And this is just me, you can call me crazy. Okay. But I have a 40-pound punching bag, right? I lay it on the ground this way, and I have a lime green and a hot pink baseball bat. And I lay it on the ground, and whatever hurt me becomes the punching bag. See? And then what I do is I take my anger out on the punching bag. Yeah, that way I don't hurt anybody. And I get that hurt and anger and energy out of my system, because anger is energy, right? And so we were talking and we're saying, hey, why don't we turn the angry birds into the love birds? And have a movie about how to teach the angry birds how to process their anger. Yeah, and each one of those birds, I would say, is a different religion. Everybody wants to be right. This one could be Catholic, this one could be Jewish, this one could be Hindu, this one could be Buddhist, this one could be, who am I leaving out? There's so many different religions, aren't there? And everybody wants to be the right one in the winter. When everybody's right, Christ said it, bless his heart. He studied everywhere. The first place he went was Egypt, and he studied in ancient Samaria, right? So when he came back for his bar mitzvah and his wedding to Mary Magdalene and Cana, yeah, he became a rabbi, didn't he? And I'm just waiting in line, so I'm killing time. It's divine. Anyway, yeah, he taught them the different wisdoms that he learned, the truth. Yeah. Popeye. Yeah, Crystal City. We live right by there, Popeye. Yeah. And that was a mission, Operation Popeye. You might want to look it up. Anyway, so if we teach our children and our people especially what to do with that hurt or that pain, how to get it out healthily, well then I think we'd be less insane and less angry. Don't you? Turn the angry birds into love birds. Because Christ taught a different way. He told the truth too. And it made them very angry, so they crucified him, you know, and sent his wife a throne, and his children too, and the disciples. So if you need a reference, look up the Gospel of Judas Iscariot, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, because, hey, we're enlightened. And Paul, he was the worst of all disciples because he changed the Gospels and words to suit the unconscious mind. Now we're here, in light of Christ consciousness, and we're not going anywhere. Your consciousness, grow a consciousness, what you know to be right, what you know to be of your true self, which is love. So let's turn the angry birds into the love birds, shall we? And show them how it's done. Okay? This way, everybody's got the one. Love you, loves.